Okay, you guys are muted. Hello. Wow.
There's audio. There's lots of audio.
Yes, there's audio. Yes.
What?
I've unlocked
It's not like I
audio.
dropped anything or anything.
Something did drop. It's called my heart. He's just standing in front of my chair now. No way there's no way I can put this other than making him stand in front of my chair.
Oh, my fridge is
Oh, hey, Robert. At least my mod's here.
Alright, let's get started.
Oh, no. My desktop audio is still muted. Plus, I still got the same scene.
No, it's not. I left my desk. I unlocked my desktop audio.
Okay.
No.
Technical issues. Technical issues.
Only on what side?
Always technical issues. There's always technical issues. This is Vtuber at its best.
Come
So
on,
it's
Foogie
technical
Tag.
issues.
What the heck? Foogie Tag, you're failing me. Hey, Rob.
Quite spectacularly at that. Wow.
At least I know I'm not the only one having Foogie Tag issues.
Hello. So, while Walt is busy fighting with his technical issue, I shall be here to talk. About what? I don't know.
Normally, when it does this, I end up having to I normally have to reboot OBS, but I'm not trying to do that right now.
Anyway, Walt is
OBS.
currently combating with
Yes.
that, and our guest is helping out, so I'm just here to chat a bit. We are currently trying out the chat right now, and I'm still working out on how to figure out, like, basically, you know, which chat is which. There's like a tiny face next to the name. When someone type, there's a tiny face next to it, and pointing to the face is like whose chat it belongs to. It's really interesting. If you hear anything from my background, please don't mind it. My sister is home today.
Yeah, meaning that we're not gonna get to hear the ada that I redeemed double.
You'll get one free reading for that in exchange, but you're not hearing it as long as there's someone in this house. As long as there's someone other than me in this house, you're not hearing it. Nothing's coming out of my mouth today.
Oh no. It was a. Never
Come
stream
on,
with other
Foogie
people in the house.
Tag. I gotta close OBS. It's gonna end my whole stream. Oh, I think that's gonna be my only option.
That sucks, man. You gotta do a restart.
Yeah, I
Stop
hate
the bad-
these. Come on, connect. Oh. No, it's a basic. It's not wanting to work with me. Oh well, I guess you get to redeem post again.
Bless you.
Okay. Well, now that that's done, and I'm fine. Now that all the reactors are back. By the way, can't go too loud with those rolls.
What was that?
Oh, there goes my ears.
That hurt your ears? Come on, that wasn't even at full volume. You should actually hear one of my clips for that. The guy literally named it why I was muffled to read because Discord muffles it out.
That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know either.
I dismissed that one. Okay. Well, shall we go get a start on it?
Let's get going.
Alright. Let's see, folks. Let me figure where I'm gonna put this. I want it up there. No, we hear walls, but let's move. Okay. Actually, before I. Nah, I'm just gonna rattle it off of my gun wing it. Okay. Dang it, my body likes me.
As long as it's that they don't like you anymore, so that's rude of them.
Alright. So, hello everyone, and welcome back to another one of our showcases. I am Wildheart, and I am joined by my lovely co-host.
Thanks for the Inferno. My name is Nasya, and yeah, today, as Bob said, we're doing a Vtuber Showcase. First time in the world.
Yeah, it's fun. Glad to be back, and hopefully we can keep them coming. And we are joined by
Hey, she's
that.
Skulkin 97. I'm arrived! Way too much personality for my own good.
Also, about what comments about keeping it common, I don't think it's possible because this might be the last Vtuber Showcase of the month because I have to go to Malaysia soon.
Well, at least you'll have
Wanna
good
keep
food.
Won't say the date I'll be going there, but I'll be going there soon. Won't say which part either, but I'll be going there soon. So until I come back,
we were,
there's probably won't be any more Vtuber Showcase. Or until I go there,
yeah.
I have to prepare. I got lots of things to prepare. For example, my sanity. Meeting relative of which requires about 10 times the amount of sanity a normal person usually have.
Wow.
You guys don't
Relatives.
suffer from that when you guys when you guys go visit your relative goes, "Oh, have you found a job already? Oh, do you have a boyfriend, girlfriend, yada yada already?"
That sounds like relatives. It sounds like aunts and uncles. The ones
I
who
need
ask
I
about
need
things that you're like, why do you care?
I need 10 times the amount of brain cells I have right now to deal with my relatives, so
Eh,
that's my mental
valid.
preparation. That's why I'll be shutting down this thing until I go there and until I come back. Until I go there is for me to stock out on sanity points.
Good luck. You're gonna
Thank
need
you.
it.
Thank you. I will need the luck. Consideration, try. Considering I'm still the glorified babysitter over there, unpaid. That's it.
Babysitter.
Let's get started. What do you want to kick us off? With the
I
first
was really
question, I
hoping
mean.
you would.
With the first question, I
I
mean.
mean, what? Are we done with all this?
Yep.
I think there is one more before they start an introduction. Not sure why it's in here though. So AC, how do you feel about the showcase?
Showcase seems fun. It seems like a really nice vibe. I'm enjoying the vibe. I'm enjoying chilling here. It's pretty fun.
Alright, and now if you could give us a introduction for yourself, and just like you would get on live on Twitch, and
Ah,
and well, where all we can find you at.
okay, cool. Well, so I'm AC Skulk 97. I'm a VTuber, shapeshifting VTuber currently in, well, I'm showing off like one of my forms here. And I do variety streams. So I kind of do, when I'm streaming on my own, I do whatever game takes my fancy at the time. So it's games like, currently my current thing is playing Dragon Ball Xenoverse because yes, why not? Why not play like random Dragon Ball game that's kind of out of date and no one really plays anymore, or the Shadow of Mordor game. So I kind of play whatever I think looks fun and don't really follow any trends. I just play whatever I think is fun. I also host a podcast with one of my buddies, Chris the Wiz, called Two Idiot Gamers, where we discuss basically anything we can think of, which ranges from having podcasts exclusive for Warhammer 40k and like just talking about the lore and the world and how A lot of the factions work to like specific characters. It's a bit of chaos. And then we also have I also run a YouTube channel called Kibana Productions, which I do like reactions to. Presently, I'm running a series that's just a reaction to Kamen Rider Wizard, which is fun. But I also make short films and other filmmaker related content there when the mood strikes me and I have enough focus to actually remember to make entire things. But I also do a lot of freelance editing, so that's also fun. The amount of edits I've made really weird things is hilarious. But you can find me all over the place. I'm usually lurking in the shadows, making weird noises.
In the shadows.
It has to be in the shadows. You
Now,
can't lurk in the sun. Everyone will look at you funny.
Well, today you can't look in the shadow. You
hey,
should be out in daylight.
Yeah, but then I just get sunburns. So shadows are nice. There's less sunburn there.
oh,
You'll be
and
fine.
for
Little
the
summer never
people,
hurt anyone.
oh,
Hurt my
and
skin.
for the yeah, and for the people on my end, you can actually see two of HC's forms. Because
Yeah, one of my other faces.
I got his orc form right there on the left side, and then I got his Neko form on the right.
Which is hilarious
You know,
because neither of those are my most used form. I just forgot to make a decent Fujitaka most used face, so it's fine.
I know he's a weird little green guy, ain't he?
Yeah.
How does it mean?
Oh, I'm a
Yeah.
big old green guy, and I.
Actually, if you see, I think it's your main form. You can definitely tell he's a Star Wars nerd.
Yeah, I mean, I've been a Star Wars nerd since I was like what 7? Nah, since I was like 6. Always been a Star Wars nerd.
Personally, I never fully got into Star Wars. I tried the films, got completely lost. But what really got me into them was the Clone Wars when they were being animated on what was it, Cartoon Network?
Yeah, back in the day, it was Cartoon Network. How did you get lost in the films? I guess you must have.
Barely kept up. No, I think I was keeping up barely okay until he became Vader.
Huh. You should
I
just
think
watch
I
the
was
first
too
4,
busy
5,
trying to
6.
figure like where is Ahsoka even at in here. Like,
I mean,
okay, he's a kid. Okay, he's a teenager. Now he's Vader.
I
What?
mean, it's about. I mean, that's episodes 1, 2, and 3. You didn't even watch the originals.
I did. Wait, are they not the originals?
So episodes 4, 5, and 6 are the originals because they came out in 1977, 1980, and
Then
1983.
that could be what confused me. But
They
yeah,
just.
I watched all of them. Thing is, I only watched them once.
Um.
It's just like Indiana Jones. I only watched them once, and again got confused.
I mean, the Indiana Jones ones are weird because they're not technically in. They didn't come out in order either because Temple of Doom is a prequel to Raiders of the Lost Ark, but the fucking what's it called? The one with the Last Crusade is a sequel to Raiders of the Lost Ark. So yeah, the original ones came out in a weird order and no one explained it to anyone. I only found out when I was like 16 and I was like, oh, that explains why none of this made sense the first time around.
Yeah, I know you and Chris been talking about the Last Circle a good bit on your podcast.
Yeah.
And speaking of your podcast, the Two Idiot Gamers, you mind telling everyone where you can watch those? Myself,
Well,
I've personally been watching them on Spotify.
Well, you can find them on Spotify under 280 Gamers. You can also find them on YouTube, where we've also got some other content we put out. I'm currently working on an edit for our reaction to the original Fantastic. Well, I said the original Fantastic Four. I mean, they're like the X Men movies era Fantastic Four, back with where Chris Evans was the Human Torch. So we're working on a reaction video for that. That's going up on our YouTube as well, which is also just 288 Gamers. If you guys want to take a look at that, which has all of our podcasts. It also has a bunch of our other sneaky little side content that we do. A bunch of our the little short clips from our streams and so on. Quite fun. Quite a fun little place. Rather enjoy being a bit dumb on a podcast with my mates.
And to get back into the questions, how long have you been streaming for?
I started in 2021, so about 3-ish. Yeah, 3-ish years. It'll be 4 years this year. I mean,
Right.
I did a 12-hour stream for it back on like the 20. Well, because of technical issues, I ended up doing 2 12-hour streams back on the 29th of last month of December. It was fun.
I think I somehow missed them. I knew they were coming up, but I guess I forgot to keep an eye on the date.
Yeah, I managed to get through those barely. The second one, I was so tired, I'd like finished and then instantly went to bed and didn't wake up for another 12 hours.
Yeah, I was looking through the Discord and I seen where you were having internet trouble, which is why they became a 12 hours.
Our router decided working was for other people. So that
You
was
say
fun.
router, not router?
I mean, it's British, more British English over American English.
Alright.
To
me, router kind of means something completely different, so it kind of took me by surprise here and it's called that.
Yeah, it is a bit confusing because for some reason the English and the Americans decided let's pronounce things differently and then give different things different meanings. So
I gotta hear I gotta hear what Chris said when you said router around him. See if he said anything.
no, he only found it funny that I called Gouda instead of Gouda. I'm like,
I was hearing about that. That was in today's podcast, or well, I guess yesterday's podcast.
Yeah, that was in the latest podcast, and he kept thinking it was funny, and I'm like, it's just the British pronunciation. You are finding very bizarre things amusing. I don't understand you, but
Oh yeah, and on their podcast, they also take questions. So if you have anything that we don't ask here, you can ask them. You can ask AC and Chris in their podcast. You are still doing the questions, right?
we still do the questions when we see them,
Oh,
and don't become completely obsessed with talking about Wallace and Gromit for about 2 hours, which is always fun. It's just like unfiltered talk of Wallace and Gromit, which is what happened last time we streamed. Last time we recorded a podcast, it was just unfiltered Wallace and Gromit for like 2 hours. So that was gloriously fun.
I forget if you done said it, but what's your introduction / greetings?
I did do my introduction, didn't I?
No, I mean explain it.
Yeah, and if you already did it, then how do you come up with it?
How did I come up with my introduction? If I'm honest, I kind of just make it up as I go along. So I don't think about it too hard. I just sort of do it, and I'm like, I did it. Nice. So yeah, most of the time I just sort of make it up as I go along, and then just sort of run with that idea. Yeah, so I just kind of introduce what I do, and then hope it makes sense to whoever's listening to me ramble on about what I do.
Alright. It's a nice way of going about it. Honestly, I feel it.
A little bit chaotic. It's like that just fits with my entire personality of cause chaos.
I guess you wouldn't have had a previous introduction then. I mean, technically, I guess you would have had like 50,000 of them, but no dedicated ones.
No, I don't really have a dedicated one. I just kind of go with
To go with the flow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See what I get.
Now here's one that I'm interested in, but I'm wondering if I already have an idea of what it is. What is the meaning behind your name, and why did you choose that name?
So the meaning behind my name, or at least my username on this, it came from my like gamer tag back when I was a teenager, where I was a gigantic fan of the band AC/DC, right? So one of my favorite
Oh,
bands. Yeah.
nice.
So
Wait,
I
I
love
gotta
aside
add.
yeah.
Wait. Favorite song?
Uh, it's either TNT or not Back in Black. Although I do love Back in Black, but that's not one of my all-time favorites. It's probably TNT, which was basically the song that got me into it in the first place because it was part of the Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4 soundtrack for some
Uh,
reason. I'm not sure why they had it as part of the Tony Hawk Pro Skater soundtrack, but they just did, and that was the first time I ever heard them. And then my dad got us one of the live albums, and yeah, it's just been history since then. But I've also always loved For Those About to Rock because
I
they
was
use
about to say that one. Did you
they
have
use
heard that? Right?
yeah, they use like actual cannons to do the salute, and it's just mwah, he's molto bene. He's very very good. I love it.
Oh yeah, I love that one. I think when I was growing up, the main one I would listen to that it would always end up on my MP3 player anyway was Problem Child,
Fair enough.
and I don't even know if I'd be able to listen to it anymore because it's just like, yeah, I don't know, I don't really know how I feel about them. That's their music. It's like, okay, well, this ain't gonna do good for my attitude. Because I would always try to find music that would help keep me calm. And AC/DC was not a band for that.
Nah, definitely for keeping calm.
But I mean, it depends on the songs. Like, I could, like, if I actually had, like, if I actually went through my list right now, I could probably I think I could find, like three or so main songs that would actually do that. And like you said, For Those About to Walk is one of them.
Fair. But
I
yeah,
mean, that's just a good song.
yeah. But I mean, like, yeah. So my entire like username came from the fact that I liked AC/DCs. Thought AC sounded cool, and I was like, yeah, I'll just use that and combine it with like something that sounded cool from Star Wars. And the last name of my like favorite character, I was hardly going to use Anakin. That would have been a weird username. And I was like, yeah, it sounds cool, and it doesn't sound as edgy as half of my friends' usernames.
It would probably be in bad taste to ask about the 97, wouldn't it?
97 was entirely because that was because his scalp was already taken, and I was just like, I need a number at the end of this so I can use this name. That was basically all that happened. Was I just picked a number.
That's basically how my name became to be 10. However, it started off originally because I got so tired of it, I just went straight to 10,000, and then I think it capped locked at one point, and it just became 10. And then I'm like, you know what? That's a lot easier to remember, and it makes sense. But at 10,000, 1,000, like, okay. But I never once ran into a username taken at 10,000.
I mean, that's fair.
A 1, 2, or whatnot. Taken. You know what? Fine it. I'm gonna go add a bunch of zeros.
Yeah, the more zeros you add, the more likely it is for you to just work.
Alright. Here's one for you. Okay, let me put it together in my mind. Okay. Your personality, like, is it, like, do you think, like, man, my brain ain't braining here. But yeah, like, your personality, like, is it, like, fake, like, a way you want to be or something, or is it just you?
Basically, just me, man. I don't see the point in putting in like a personality. It just feels too tiring. So I'm like, I'll just do my own thing and enjoy it. And that it tends to just make it more fun for me to do it, and I don't get so tired trying to put on like a specific personality. I just push it to be what just comes naturally, and it works out a lot better, I reckon.
Nice. Alright. And do you have lore?
Do I have lore? I don't really have that much lore because I never really thought about it. Because I originally started as just like a face cam streamer, and then I just was like, I'm having too much fun with this, so like, cool. And then Lindy, my partner, showed me like VTubing, and she was like, you should try this thing. And she was good at, she made me a model on Vroid, and she was like, yeah, try this out, which was what is now my elf like form. And so I was like, okay, cool, this is kind of fun. And I was just like, okay, VTubing is kind of fun because I can make myself look like whatever. And I think that'd be fun to be like weird aliens and stuff. That would be too annoying to try and do as makeup. So I'm like, yeah, this is fun. Quicker.
Nice. Now, which one exactly is your elf form? Right now, the only elf form of yours I can think of is the one with. Oh gosh, I don't know the species. I know it's it's one of the people from Star Wars, but that weird green one with, I want to say,
Oh, you think of
tentacles coming out of the head.
so you're thinking of the Nauthlin, which isn't my main form. It's a bit different. So the Nautlin's the one I use the most. The elf form was just the first form I had, or the first like VTuber face I had, wherein it was kind of just its own thing. It's the one that's usually dressed like a butler though at the moment. If you see him, you'll know the form when you see it
Alright.
on stream. I don't use it that often because I end up using the Nautlin a lot more, but the elf's there. He sometimes appears. Usually when I play like Assassin's Creed, I use that form. Until Rachel appears and forces me to do a different face.
Hey.
I'm so sorry about that. I
Eh.
think I'll leave myself mute for the majority of this stream thanks to my sister who is just happily announced about her toilet problem, I suppose. Whatever. I'm gonna go mute myself now before I die. On
Okay,
topic, World has
hopefully
redeemed one. Oh shit,
we
that's not
did
my
more than
son.
that one.
What?
We
That
did
was
more
one.
than that one because I don't think you did the other one yet, did you?
I didn't do it. World has redeemed another. Oh shit, here he comes. Sorry,
That one
my
cut out.
son tends to respond to me when I meow, so I'll go keep him off mute for a bit. I'll be back.
Well,
I'm not
now
too sure which one
now
of
I
you is
really know.
coughing, but please take care of yourself. I'll leave myself mostly muted. If you need to direct any question to me, just let me know. I'll be here.
You will be back though, right, sis?
I'll be back in a bit, but I probably won't unmute my mic in case you guys hear my sister talking about editing in the background again.
Alright. Well,
I
if you
mean, you
can't,
guys was halfway through a very good conversation when all of a sudden you guys heard, "Ayya, ayya." What am I supposed to say about that? Ayah, back lah.
Do the R?
No. No way, you ain't tricking me.
Yeah, it's worth a try.
If you guys come during the next stream and there's no one at home, yeah, I'll do it.
We need to get a good one where there is no one home for these.
Yeah, if
Before
there's
you
anyone
go,
home, if there's anyone home and you guys redeem that, yeah, no, you guys get a free redeem in return. But I ain't doing it this stream. Stop it! You're not getting that either. Wow! Oh my goodness. You are a
Just
child.
chaos. Oh,
Give
just
me a
chaos.
moment, let me go push that up as well so Walt cannot continuously redeem them.
Turns off all redeems to avoid it.
yeah, I think she
Increase the
is.
price to avoid it. Increase the price.
No, we need lower down. Lower down to 3.
No, it's staying up
I
there,
don't-
my friend.
No,
But,
we need to.
but I will do it next stream. I will do it on my next stream. Just remind me to do it on my next stream.
I'll protest any redeem over 10.
No,
If
you
it goes to
can.
11, it's too expensive.
Thou cannot. If you protest on mine, you have to protest on virus one first.
Hey, see, that goes for you
making
too.
her hydrate expensive. If you guys can not harass her. Don't harass her. If you guys can bargain with her to lower it down to 10 so we can make her hydrate and stretch more, I'll lower mine down by a bit as well. No protest here. That's it.
Just fully with hydration.
Let's continue with our question before we get even more sidetracked. I will do the AIA and the AWA next stream.
Alright. Well, if you can't unmute when you get back, at least let us know you're back in chat.
I'll type meep in my chat.
Okay. You might get a weird reaction now, me, but okay.
That's fine. Nothing to go. Meep. Anyway, please take care of yourself, whoever's coughing.
That is 100% not me.
Drink some lemon, honey lemon.
Yeah,
No, I'm
that's a
only
good
dying
choice.
over here.
Or if you know Chinese medicine, go eat 3星sau籽油片.
Nah, I think I'm a lot better than I was a few weeks ago.
Continue. I'll be back in a bit.
Okay. What were we at before that all happened?
I can't remember. We were discussing, and I kind of went too much with the flow that I.
Oh, you're good. I mean, we were on the law, and I had other questions too.
Oh yeah, law. My law is basically just, yes, things happened. I got here. Now I annoy people.
Oh
That's
yeah,
just
we
it,
were
though.
talking about your models.
Yeah, the model law of how I got to. I have several models. It's mostly because I was indecisive, and I was like, just have a few, and then switch between them as I go, and pick which one I like the most at the moment I'm streaming.
I remember what it was. Yeah, because it has to do with how. Yeah, because I think you're only the second person I ran into that does VTubing, but still does the face cam streams. And you might know the other one because it's the Dr. Wolf 13.
Huh. Well, the other
You
one,
know you know Van Tor, and he's how I met him.
well, the one I got the idea from to like continue doing it was one of my buddies, Moby, because he also does
Oh,
face
maybe
cams
doing
on
popular. Nice.
Yeah, he does his face cam streams on Fridays.
Hmm.
That's why I kind of got the idea. I was like, I'm just gonna steal that idea from you. Thanks, buddy.
Alright. Alright then. Here's one. Here's one that I'm not sure how this is going to go. What inspired you, OC?
Inspired me. I wanted to make content, and that seemed fun. That tends to be how I get inspired to do things. Is that seems fun? Let's try it. That's how I do most of my games as well. It's like, oh, that looks like fun. Let me try it.
I mean, like your seeds and stuff. Like you got your Neko, the elf, which you kind of done mentioned about.
Yeah. So
Then I don't forgot how to say the name of that one race.
So the race just kind of got inspired by things I liked. One being, so I originally didn't. I wanted Tugrosa instead of an Outland. So Ahsoka's race from Star Wars. That was the original one I wanted, but we decided it was it was too annoying to like make in Vroid. And so we decided on Outland instead because it was slightly easier, and I liked the distinctive design anyway. So we kind of were like, you know what, we'll just go with that instead.
Right. Now, what about your Neko form? What inspired that one?
That so that one came entirely from a stream where where me and Chris played. We used a mod to play Skyrim together, so like a multiplayer Skyrim mod.
Oh man.
I started doing the Imperial March, but entirely out of going using to do the entire Imperial March because I thought it was funny. And after that, they were like, "You need a Neko form." I was like, it was made entirely because I did it to annoy Chris, and we thought it was funny. And then we made this form, which is now getting made a lot of art of, and a lot of other nonsense is being created for it. Which is a lot of fun, but I'm also like, it spawned from a joke.
Oh nice.
So it spawned entirely from a joke that we were like, okay, well, might as well go with it. Which is kind of how I do most things. Is just kind of, well, that seems kind of fun, and then go with it till I milk it dry of it's fun, and then I just change my mind, move it to something else. There's new forms coming with the Neko thing due to Rachel being a bit of a bully, but they're coming.
Nice. I keep forgetting that you can mod Skyrim into 2-player mode.
Yeah, I mean you can do it into more than 2-player. We just found it does kind of break the game. You have to kind of play the game a bit before you can. You're safe, and you can't do it from like a starter save. So certain items don't spawn, and certain missions you can't do if you don't do them beforehand. So you need like one player to have at least finished some of the quests on their own before you can have both players try it. But it's weird to set up the Skyrim together thing. It just takes a while to get it working, but it's fun. Try and get working anyway.
Nice.
Even if it's paired with a bit of dumbassery and people just trying to sprint the entire length of Skyrim in one go.
Oh, wait, what? Oh boy. Sounds like fun times, though. Waste the chaos.
Yeah, 100%.
Now, what about your orc form?
Okay, the orc form came from Warhammer 40k and the fact that I like doing the voice. Although the problem with the voice for the orc is I can't hold it for very long because it starts hurting after a bit.
I bet. I mean, you do the voice good, but that deep voice.
Like I also struggle to hold it properly, so sometimes I just give up on it because it's like I have to hold it, but it like fades away, and then eventually I'm like, well, whatever. and then I changed back because I just ran out of like stamina to hold on to the voice. Which is always mildly disappointing for myself, but it's fun while it lasts. Along with some of my redeems, but a lot of the redeems also came from jokes.
I can't think of any of your other models to really ask about.
I mean, you got that. That should be all of them. There's only 4 for now.
Alright. Now, like, I think the main ones would be like your Neko and Orkia, but who drew your OCs? Which I guess you
Lindy
made
made.
most of them.
So Lindy made most of them. I came up with the ideas and kind of told her what I wanted, but she made them herself. So the Nautilin was probably the most complicated model we made, and that took her like almost a week to make fully because she had to make like the hair and stuff for it. And that took a while to get the tentacles to work the way that we wanted them to.
And it's weird, I gotta be careful because I don't actually think Brunei got her channel as only got with the mature filter.
Oh no.
So I gotta be a little bit careful. I can't let myself run wild on it. Ah, there she is in the chat with a beep beep beep. Ah, I can't do it anymore. I can't do that voice. I think that voice got
What
help
kind
on
of
me.
meat are you guys going for anyway?
Do, 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 do.
Meep.
Meep.
Wow, the meeps
That
have
one?
arrived.
Beep
Is it the Roadrunner one?
beep beep
Roadrunner.
Anyway,
beep.
I'll be here. I'll be lurking in the stream, so don't mind me. I'm a lurker.
You're a coworker. You're my co-host. You can't leave me.
You
Get
sure?
back here.
Co-host or co-lurker? What?
I'm a lurker. Goodbye.
No, you're the co-host. Get back here. I need you. Ah, she disappeared.
Wow.
Wait,
that was quick.
she abandoned me. She abandoned me. I'm gonna cry.
Don't worry, I'll be upstairs. I'll be watching you guys from upstairs. See?
Oh, you gotta be here. Get back behind your desk.
Look, I'm just on the screen on the whiteboard. I'll be watching. I'll be looking here.
Ah.
Look, I'm right
I'm
above
lurking
AC.
behind you. Right?
I need you here.
I see.
Felicia, I might need you here.
It's
Nom nom
okay.
nom nom
Here,
nom
look.
nom
Do you
nom
see
nom
Felicia?
nom
Felicia
nom
is here.
nom nom. Nom 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 nom
Felicia shall be my
nom
co-host. Yeah?
nom 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 nom.
Hey, who's
Lovely
eating
feathers.
me?
I'm in the board. It got yummy feathers.
I'll stand
Nom
here,
nom
see?
nom 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 nom.
I'll stand here and Felicia shall be the co-host for today. Good luck!
No! Get back here! But anyway, AC. What made you start VTubing?
Seemed fun, so I was like, let's do it. That's basically the entire story of why I ended up VTubing. Is I was like, oh, that looks fun. Let's try that.
Nice.
That's how I do most things, anyway.
I think you done answered this one kind of, but what kind of content do you create?
Most just variety stuff where it's just like gaming, mostly like RPGs, or if I'm feeling chaotic, I'll play with my friend. Usually Saber these days is my main collab partners. We end up playing. We played through all the Halo games we could. Infinite just killed her. Infinite straight up murdered her hard drive. So that was fun to discover. But yeah, so I make like some collab content with her, and we play like our current thing is going to be the Serious Sam games, which is going to be interesting. But other than that, it's just a lot of random chaos, which is going to be very. It's interesting. It's kind of like I play whatever's fun currently, like Yakuza as well, which is always very weird.
Alright. What kind of content do you wish to create in the future, though? Or basically just what you're doing now?
Basically, what I'm doing now, just anything that takes my fancy, has fun. I have fun doing, which might also include like doing some more IRL streams of doing like climbing or outdoor stuff. Which, yeah, that's the other thing that interests me is like just doing outdoor stuff and enjoying that sort of thing. But it's just kind of more casual, weird enjoyment of whatever I happen to be doing at the time.
And then one that I've actually insisted on being added. Um, uh, do you like? Yeah, do you have any favorite redeems in your channel?
Favorite redeems on my channel, I'd have to
Is
say,
the band an in-game action, right?
no, absolutely not. That's possibly the most irritating one that people like to use on me. No, my favorite's probably the ones where I have to say weird, where they make me say things in a weird voice. Those ones are always fun to do, as like oddly deranged as some of them are. I have a lot of fun doing them. So I enjoy things that are like I get to do funny things or put on a voice and then just be a bit strange. That tends to just be
I
fun
always
for me.
forget. It's like the Naya with the Yoda voice and the Euro and the why did I even try saying this? The Uru with Yoda voice. Now, like, are those sound alerts, or do you actually do them yourself?
No, I do them myself.
Ah, okay.
So those kind of have stories behind how they came to be. Where the Yoda voice, I discovered I could do one day when I was playing Super Hot, and I got stuck on a level and started ranting in a Yoda voice for some reason about how much I hated the boss and wanted to get them with the shotgun. It was a very weird day, and I was very angry at the that particular boss. So I started ranting about, kill you with a shotgun, I will. Yes. And it got
Oh
weirder and
man.
weirder. It just got really strange. I was like, okay, let's make that a redeem where people can say that, make me say stuff, and see how much I can actually like pull off with the Yoda voice.
Tonight. Also, that form that I was asking you about, the Star Wars form, is that the one that is if I'm gonna try saying this myself, the Natolon? Natolon?
Nautilin, yes.
Interesting. Every time I see that, all I think is Naruto. And I'm like, shit, what? I never actually knew which form that was. So that's neat. I mean, it's going to take me forever to actually be able to say that. See, if you were streaming right here, I'd be doing the random Yoda voice. I wouldn't know what to have you say, to do a custom.
The
But that's
funniest
one of
is,
the things. That's one of the things, right? When you tell me what your favorite is, I like to be able to do it. I like to redeem them.
I mean, the funniest thing that people do with that is they tend to take like song lyrics and they make me say like bits of songs, which in fairness does lead to things sounding very deranged, because it would be like Yoda but saying like bits of Gangster's Paradise, or like just the most weird bits of songs, and it's like, you would not want to hear Yoda say that, because that's very weird.
Oh la la! Oh my God, Brain, shut up!
So I've done some weird. I've had to do weird nonsense.
Maybe I can. Maybe I can do something. Depending on what the limits are. I'll have to ask about that one later.
Yeah, I mean, most of my limits are just like, will it
Oh,
get me banned
oh
from Twitch?
no, Brain, shut, Brain, no. Good luck, man. Good luck. That's all I can say.
No.
I don't know if it's a Neko song or what it is, but it's that one weird ass song that's been running around for a long time. I haven't been hearing it much lately. Licky and Necky, hope your daddy likey.
And I don't
However
always
that
do Yoda
goes.
voice. I have other voices I use besides just Yoda.
I couldn't
Yes.
really see many of them. I did see where you. I did only seen one with the York voice. Oh, I do look through it a little more carefully later, though.
Yeah.
I always overlook redeems. I mean,
What a
always.
shame. That's a shame. They
But yeah,
deserve
if you had to pick a voice, which one would you say be your favorite?
probably the Yoda voice. I love doing the Yoda voice. It's always the most fun.
Nah, I have a question for you. When someone redeems a custom speak Yoda, if it's worded normally, do you read it backwards or like Yoda would, or you just read it the way it's written?
It depends on what they've written. And if I want to try and do it with a song, if I want to try and do it with a song, I just I just do what they wrote. But if I want to do it for a joke, sometimes I mess with it and then like change the words around to be more Yodified.
Okay, you might be singing "Loser Baby" Yoda-fied.
Would
Have you,
it's
have you,
always slower to do it the Yodified way, because I have to think about it first and be like,
have you been? Yeah, have you watched the Hell of a Boston Has Been?
I've only seen Has Been Hotel. I haven't seen
Oh,
Hell of a Boss yet. I keep
okay.
meaning to and then getting distracted and not
Yeah, I've
quite
only
getting
just
there.
recently actually sat down and forced myself to watch it. It was okay, but it definitely was not, in my opinion, it wasn't quite as good as Hell and Has Been.
I think Has Been got a bigger budget, more attention to it.
And for me, it's more the fact that it had good pacing. It's like like Riverdale back when Monty was still in charge. Like every season, there was a lot going on. Like if you blanked out for even like if you blink out for like a minute, you'll miss a lot of you miss a lot of plot.
Fair.
Whereas with Hell Boss, you could blink out for a whole episode and still be like, oh yeah, okay, I know what's going on.
Fair enough. But I think it was because one was more like a story that's a progressive story, and the other one was like more anthology. So every episode was its own story, as
Yeah.
opposed to
To me, to me, it kind of felt like they were trying to keep the characters the way they wanted them, and wasn't really giving them too much room for growth. Because well, let me say it this way. To me, it seemed like the characters would have a little bit of growth, but then they would backstop it.
yeah. I mean, it also depends, because some characters should have that, because just due to like personality traits, meaning they would backslide just because they either doubt themselves or would just fall back on bad habits.
Yeah. I mean, it might have been me overlooking something, or am I one of my things is I have a hard time picking up on social cues too. So like, if they're not being very obvious with something, then most likely I'm not going to catch it.
I mean, fair.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, I can see what the characters had grown and grown to like someone and stuff like that. But it just feels like they're still trying to keep their distance a little bit, or they're still trying to hide that.
Yeah, I get you.
Oh yeah, I can see where the bonds did grow. Okay, let's see, where were we at? Oh, okay. Okay. Now, here's one that I should have I should have asked you to prepare beforehand. I don't know if you read through these yet or not. um, your favorite and most embarrassing clips of yourself. And if you
Well,
have them available, could you send them in so that I don't know
well,
if United is around, but so I can play them on my stream.
I can send you the links to some of them because a lot of my favorite clips are just like it's weird things happening. Okay, wait. I'll send them to you on the in a text chat, I believe. For I don't know if it's got a text chat. Wait, it does. There we go. So I'll send ugh, you know what? I'll just send them straight to you. I'm lazy to find decent places, but yeah, I've got a few funny ones that I like. I don't really have a least favorite because I'm like all the clips are pretty decent or at least funny in a way that I like. But I will have to go back and find the clip that's basically the one that started the Yoda voice, which is oh,
Alright. And Renaya, get back into VC and ask them yourself. At least I know she's still watching. She wants me to ask you which AC game is your fave and why.
my
But I
favorite
think I know your answer.
my favorite
She
game
said
or
no.
my favorite game or my favorite Assassin's Creed game.
I'm thinking she means Assassin's Creed.
My favorite Assassin's Creed game is probably Black Flag. As for my favorite like all-time game is probably I have to think about it. But it's, I mean probably Knights of the Old Republic.
Black Flag? So you're a pirate?
I
You're
love the
more
pirate game.
pirate than assassin?
Yeah, more pirate than assassin any day. I
Oh
love
man.
pirates.
Black Flag is actually when I fell out of them.
Black Flag was one of the games where I enjoyed it so much because I enjoyed the story of a character going from just a very greedy pirate. I don't have that clip. It's gone. Oh, no. Anyway, where
Yeah,
it's like
Black Flag did have a good story to it. I didn't really care much for the ship stuff. Oh, okay, well, at least you're still here. Just doing
the
stuff. Why you need to be mourning for me? I had to ban a bot that you didn't see. Come on, you're my sniper mod. Snipe him out. Sorry, messing with my mods.
no worries. I'm
What
just checking for clips.
what good is a mod if you don't mess with them, right?
Fair, but then they start messing with you and things get evil.
Heck, I actually have a clip of him poking in while I'm on my ending scene, redeeming false, second and third. While I'm trying to say my endings at outro.
Let's see. A lot of my clips are
Alright.
also like all the clips I've sent from my collabs because that's usually where the funniest stuff happens.
Hold up, AC.
And
What happened to that tank? Wait, what?
yeah. Why do you think it's one of my favorite clips? I think the
I
part
gotta
that
rewatch that.
I think part of what sells me on it though is I think part of what sells me on the clip though is also the fact that Saber's like, "Oh my god, what's going on?" while sitting in the tank. It makes it so much funnier. Panic of the person in the tank. Breaks.
I don't think I can see the title of the clip. Can I? Can I see the title?
Tank?
Oh, I guess it's the Faint Inexpensive Soul. Is that the name of it? I was trying to see what the clip itself was titled.
Tank. The clip is called Tank.
Oh, Tank. Okay, I see it now. It's been a while since I've used Switch.
Fair enough.
It's a good title, actually. Night. Would it tell me? Would it tell me who clipped it? Yep. That is definitely worth clipping.
Glorious.
Or Saber.
It was so funny.
I was really hoping I could have got a question to ask you from her.
I think she's.
I love the last one. Hello. I love the last time I asked her for a question and just like, why are they seem so bad at games?
Saber's mean. Every time. She's just rude.
That's why I wanted to get a question to ask you from her.
She's just rude. That's why I'm bad at games.
Whatever game.
Oh.
Give me a bit.
Maybe we should maybe we should send these so that Funai can poach them in hers as well.
No, I'm good. I'm good. My side here got karaoke. One man karaoke. Don't mind me. I'm still happy lurking in the background.
Hey, you should join now. Speak of karaoke.
I will mute myself and then join the karaoke, yes.
Is that really
Hey.
joining them?
Just scare me for. That's not nice.
I felt like it.
I was awake.
Are you though?
Anyway, carry on with your questioning. I will be in the background.
No, we
Daddy.
need you.
You'll be fine.
Do you still have many questions?
Wait, hold up.
We got a lot of random short question and random long question you can happily answer. No worries.
Ah, interesting.
I checked, there was about 50 of them.
Damn. That's many questions.
I mean, you could also pick which question you want to answer.
No, yeah, good.
What? What happened with the bridge? I gotta watch these again.
Well, give me a minute. I need to run to the bathroom quick. I'll be right back.
Sure, take your time. I'll be in the background. Well, go get some honey lemon.
He was over. I thought I seen that right.
I will be unmuted until he comes back. Once AC comes back, I'll be back in the background.
I will drop you.
The background is
I
my
got.
home.
I need that one explained. Chris got over the bridge, and when they see like go, the thing still dropped him.
Oh great.
Yeah, boy.
Today's karaoke song is Frozen. Goodbye, 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 bye bye.
Oh boy, a good many of them. That's fine. We have time as long as I stay focused. And probably if I stop having to watch some fights. Okay, what is this one? Oh yeah, the sail blows herself up. I seen that one live. I might have seen that one live. Hey, what about this one? Oh, Brotherhood. Yeah, that guy. Nice,
Okay.
nice. Yeah, sorry if you were. Oh, I was wrong. It's actually two. Wait, no, isn't that Brotherhood? No. Yeah, two
That
is the
was
first one with Ezio.
yeah. 2 is the first one with Ezio.
Why did I instantly think Brotherhood? Come on, brain. Also, you had one of the
Well, I
special
mean,
capes on you, didn't you?
I did, but also you probably thought Brotherhood because that was the last one I played.
It's weird. On United in my channel now. Good, now you can get a tackle hugged. Yeah, get hugged. Good luck getting away from me.
Hmm?
You belong in my tail now. Get the hell you want it. I think I was thinking Brotherhood mostly because that's my favorite one of them all. Well, what sells your Brotherhood for me so much is that you're gonna recruit your own assassins.
Yeah, that was always fun.
I got so many hours just playing around with the assassins. What happened? Wait, what? I didn't see it.
Crash Bandicoot playthroughs where it was a disaster.
Yeah,
I
I don't
died.
see that one.
I mean, there's a lot of Crash Bandicoots that.
Oh, the crystal didn't grab.
I missed the diamond I was trying to get, and I was like, "Oh, you got to be kidding me!" I passed it, and then it like spawned, which is infuriating.
There we go. And now, um, back to the question. Just trying to find the group. That's all I mean. All right. And do you have any hobbies outside of VTubing?
I got too many hobbies, man. I got climbing. I'm working on writing a novel. I, I do I do choreographing. I do cosplay. I do a lot of stuff outside of just VTubing.
Climbing.
Yeah, like outdoor rock climbing, indoor rock climbing.
Nice.
It's fun.
Nah,
Can be painful from time to time, but it's fun.
so how much of that time goes to take care of a live one?
Care of? Hmm. Enough time, I suspect. Oh, also walking my dog, who's been demanding to go outside for a little while.
Oh boy.
I mean, that's what dogs do. They're like, let me out, father. I must be freed of this place.
Yeah, Lindy is still sleeping. He said she only just went to sleep too.
Yeah, Lindy is out for the count. She is gone. She's asleep. She will not arise again until much later. Just in time for us to do our study stream for the week, which is going to be fun.
Yeah, I don't think Brunei got to meet that live one yet. We might have, but
Might
I
have.
don't think so.
I mean, she was lucky in Aiden's stream last night.
Yeah, I'll have to make sure to bring Lindy into one of these later at
Yeah,
some point. I'll have to look in her stream a little more because I knew I can bring a lot of this with you because your podcast gives me a lot of content to go off of. But about Chris here, it's a little hard. It's a little harder because then I got to remember who was saying what.
yeah. Gotta remember who said what and when and where and why, and how much
Yeah,
training we both did.
and considering that I'm mostly listening to the podcast while I'm working, I got also hey, it's a little hard to actually keep everything straight.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. So, how do you go about making friends in the VTuber world?
Most of my most of the friends I've made in the VTuber world has just kind of been, oh, you're fun. You want to play games together? That's been most of my friends. Like, I met Aiden because I raided into one time, and then he was playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I was like, ah, cool. And then I joined his Discord, and we started talking, and then we just started vibing. And it just
I
kind of,
mean, wait, the only reason I got to meet you was because of a random raid.
yeah, I got led up. Like, someone chose my raid destination. I raided into Aiden. I was like, cool.
Oh, that nice then. He got aimlessly raided and aimlessly made a friend.
Yep. And then, so that's how I met like Aiden and so on. But like, I became some other friends like Saber. I I kind of met her through TikTok because her husband posts a lot of TikToks, and he's fairly successful on like TikTok, right? And I saw his TikToks, and then I joined his Discord and saw that she streamed. And South Africa has like a South African VTubers Discord. So I invited her to join that, and also saw her playing Star Wars Battlefront 2, and I was like, "Can I join?" I literally just asked, and she's like, "Yeah, sure." I was like, "Sick." So I joined her for Star Wars Battlefront 2, and then after that, the rest is history, as they say. She was just my buddy after that.
Nice.
And then we played a lot of games together after that. That was fun.
Alright. Here's one for you. How much does your personality change when you're around different people?
I don't tend to change my personality much around different people. I just tend to be like, I follow like the flow. of how things go. So,
And what's the night? Oh, sorry.
oh no, it's fine. Go ahead.
I mean, did you have more to add on that last one?
I thought I did, and then I realized I was like, I don't actually know where I was going with that, so I'm gonna let it go.
Oh, okay. What's the nicest thing someone had done for you?
The nicest thing someone's done for me, I don't know. I don't think about that very often. So I was like, I don't know. I guess, yeah. I don't know because I don't think about it very often. But so that people online, I just don't think much about it. But like, I guess inviting me to a bunch of collabs has been pretty nice and pretty fun. Listening to me ramble about nonsense also is probably nice because I can go on for hours about so much nonsense. And I tend to ramble on a bit too much about all the nonsense I can think of, which is a lot of nonsense. Some of it does relate back to like anime or Star Wars and stuff, and then I'm like, okay. But yeah, no, most of the nice stuff is just like subbing, I guess, to my disc to my Twitch.
Huh.
That's
Here's
pretty
one
nice.
that.
Or
Here's
giving
one
like
that. Oh, sorry.
oh no, that's fine. Or giving like massive gifted subs because I once got 20 gifted subs. That was probably the nicest thing that's ever happened. I was like, oh, that's cool. And then moved on. Because, life moves forwards.
Alright. Here's one for you. If you were a ghost, how would you haunt people?
I would haunt them by moving everything in their house a little bit to the left every single day.
Hello to the left. Hello to the left.
Yeah. Until one day, for no reason, I'd start moving everything to the right. But with no warning or explanation, just start moving it to the other side, just so they feel like something's weird.
I love it.
Subtle irritation.
Yeah, just a little bit. It's like, something's wrong, but I can't tell what.
Just not enough to break anything, just enough to annoy people because they're like, all my stuff moved. I can find it, but it's all moved just an annoying amount.
Now that's what you call a wholesome haunting. At least you're not breaking anything.
Oh, that's true. Who needs to break things? It's way more fun to just make people think all their stuff is moving around.
Oh, wait, what's been I was in here? Alright. What's your favorite commercial? Any era is fine.
You call it?
My favorite commercial.
Yeah, that's an I want your help with the random short and long questions.
What's that they outfit? They're short and long. Favorite commercial? Yeah, the short questions.
Favorite
Okay.
commercial is a South African commercial, but it's like it's a very cursed ad, and it's one of the funniest ads I've ever seen in my life. But it's so stupid
Oh?
because it's not necessary. I mean, I'll send you a link to it on YouTube. And keep in mind,
Alright.
this is a South African ad, and it's very South African and dumb.
A bit of a question, but how many questions have you asked already?
I think that might have been about 7 when they went on short.
Alright, then here you go. I'll send you about 2 long questions that you can ask.
You can answer them. You can answer them. He's right there. You're already in the
I'm
VC.
still listening with a bit of karaoke in the background.
You're in the VC right now. Just ask. Just ask.
You're still choosing the commercial. Go watch the commercial. Go.
I will, but just ask the question.
3, 4. Last question. Now then, after the random long question, we can go on to the final question. Or Q&A.
I do
I know
some commercial
question.
recipe to watch on you.
That's
Okay,
fine.
let's go.
Must all go back to where you came from. You Cameroonians, Congolese, Pakistanis, Somalis, Ghanaians, and Kenyans, and of course,
The ad
you
goes a bit mad.
Syrians. And you, Europeans. Let's not forget all you Indians and Chinese. Even you, Afrikaners. Back to Swaziland for you Swatis, the Sotho for you Sotho, Stratas, and the Sotos. Everybody.
It's such a stupid ad.
Real South Africans love diversity. That's why we have introduced 2 more items. New very classic names and delicious.
Okay.
Who they showing that to? I think they basically just Thanos clapped them all out of there. I think they just basically snapped everyone out of there, and then they want someone to buy their food.
I think the point of the ad was
I
no one
don't
should
think that
leave.
anyone left.
I think the point of the ad though was them saying, you say the foreigners must leave. Well, then that means everybody has to leave because none of you people are from here originally. So everyone except the Khoisan must leave. So they're like, no, don't leave. We're better when everyone's here. So if everyone's here, come buy our chicken.
and then that last one. I ain't going nowhere. You fucking found us here.
Yeah, you found us here. Go away. It's one of my favorite ads. It's such actually the other one is is another Nando's ad, but it's like it's back when Dragon Ball was like really big in South Africa, or when it was airing on TV in South Africa, and there was a kid using dog drool to make his hair stick up like a Super Saiyan. It was very stupid. Yeah, dog drool.
Oh boy. Oh, the kind of stuff the kind of stuff they put in ads.
Deranged man.
Alright. But no, you're still in the VC, ain't you? You can answer them.
Alright,
Yeah, you're still in the VC.
I'll ask. I'm alive. I've been here the whole time. Just quiet. Anyway,
Right.
the first question that I would ask from the long question would be, what is your love language?
Touch.
Touch.
Yeah.
Quick, clean, simple. Great. Not so long question apparently.
Makes life more fun, actually.
What am I
When it's
supposed to say? I asked you for your love language, you gave me one word.
Touch, nice and simple.
Okay, not so long question anymore. I got it, I got it. Alright then, next one. If you could keep any animal as a pet, okay? And I said any animal, they would obey you, they won't harm you, so any animal is doable. Which would you choose and why?
I would, right?
Animal, not mythical creatures.
What do you mean, no? It's kind of an animal.
The
I
only dragon you
mean,
can get is a Komodo dragon.
I would not get a Komodo dragon. That sounds like it would eat the neighbors. Any animal that will definitely not kill me.
Yeah, no matter what animal you pick, you can even pick one of the deadliest animal in the world, and they won't kill you. They will not harm you. So you can pick any animal.
To be honest, I'd probably still pick it. It's probably be a dog. I do love my dog, but if I had to pick like a weird animal, it'd be like maybe like a bush baby. Probably they're really cute and like small, so they'd be like a fun, interesting companion to have as a pet. Yeah,
Yeah,
probably
you
a
said
bush
it's worse
baby.
than a grizzly bear or a polar bear.
Why would I want a bear? That feels like it's too expensive to feed, man. I'm gonna stick with my bush babies.
True.
Yeah, I only said
They're
that
also-
the animal wouldn't harm you. I didn't say they'll be paid for.
Yeah, that's why I'm getting a bush baby. They're small. They're herbivores. So I could feed. They would probably just eat shit in the garden. I don't need to pay for so much for the fucking food. I'm not getting a bear. That sounds expensive and annoying. And then you have to clean up when burglars coming. You'd have to clean up the bodies, and that sounds like a pain in the ass. Yeah, no, I'm going with a bush baby. I like bush babies. They're cute.
Alright. Then the next one is, if one wish of yours could come true, what would it be?
One wish, one wish.
I am genie for today and you get one wish. I said this genie cannot give you any wish, you just listen.
I had enough funding to make a good feature length film. No, wait. Best wish. Wish I had enough focus to make a feature length film. Yeah, write it, make a short list, get
Go get
funding.
tested for ADHD and get a medicine and they'll focus. Not so
Can't have
helpful,
money for ADHD.
genie.
Fine. Have money for fucking ADHD medicine. That shit expensive.
Get it from Wild.
I mean, maybe.
Oh man, another ADHD person on here. Actually, I didn't realize you had
I never
ADHD.
said I'll be a helpful genie. I only said I'll listen to you. I never said I'll be helpful.
You'll
I
be
have
unhelpful
never
genie.
once said that I'll be a helpful genie. Nope.
So you'll be an unhelpful genie. Gotcha.
Correct. The one that listens and gives you absolutely no help.
It's like, you could just do it yourself. Damn it. Well,
Alright,
there goes that idea.
I mean, you can always steal some from Wild. You can
Fair.
just go to a
Wait,
Wild
what?
house, knock on the door going, FBI, open up, give me your medicine, and then you run off. Just take and run.
Honey,
What?
I got lost. You started saying my name.
Yeah, as my sister said, it end a crime if you don't get caught. Hey, wait, that's bad advice. Don't give them that.
Don't give that advice. Terrible advice.
Oh,
Really
so
insane
hello,
advice.
other sis.
What says hello? She says hi, back. And am I a messenger? Alright, I'm a call communication
Apparently
here.
you are.
Now, what keeps you going on hard days? When time gets tough, what do? Kick the
I go
world.
annoy my dog, but that works too.
Annoy your dog.
Yeah, it'd be
Speaking of
annoying
which-
to the dog.
What breed is your dog?
Chewy is Africanus. He's a mixed breed, which means he's got good genetics. He don't get sick. And he annoys the neighbors by barking way too much at really unnecessary things.
Yeah, that do kind of happens. That do kind of happens, yeah. I like dogs. Dogs are cute. But they're also the biggest pain I ever have met in my life.
Yeah. And I think I
Uh,
might have two in the long question for you.
yes.
What movie or show do you keep rewatching? And oh boy, why do I feel this is gonna be a long one?
What movie or show do I keep rewatching? It's not like so. Part of it is I watch shows I rewatch are kind of random. The ones I do often go rewatch is I rewatch a lot of the Star Wars shows a lot, but I've also gone back and watched Community all the time and Doctor Who. Although Doctor Who's also just really insanely stupidly long.
I was thinking you were a Doctor Who fan.
So I rewatched them like I've watched all of Doctor Who, all 50
Out.
years worth of it. Oh, 60, 65 years worth of it, including going back and watching the stuff from the 1960s, which is kind of rough to watch because,
Go.
you watch TV from the 60s. Yeah. Back to the silence, the shouting. But yeah, I've watched like all of Doctor Who back to like the 1960s start and the originals run, which is really
Yeah,
weird if you've watched the newer stuff and then you go back and watch the ancient stuff from the 1960s, which has not aged the best just because, you know, the 60s were a time of not so great cameras. They were okay cameras, I guess. But they needed.
not you. You.
Yes.
Can't be too loud.
That.
Can't be too loud right now. Yeah, I've been trying to get into like the Doctor Who's a little bit. I've actually been having a hard time finding them though.
I
I
mean,
mean, I know there was one deal on HBO Max, which I was watching that one, but I wouldn't even be able to tell you what season or anything it is.
well, Doctor kind of interesting because you just have to pick a doctor, so which incarnation you watch.
It's like I watched one and like another one, and I watched it on I think I found one whole season on YouTube and watched it.
If it's
But
from the 60s, if it's the old ones, it might be on YouTube. But like most of the 11th Doctor or 12th Doctors are harder to find. They should be on their BBC, like probably on like BBC iPlayer. But like, you also get the current run of Doctor Who is on Disney Plus, which is kind of supposed to be kind of an American reboot. At least that's how it's kind of sold. Because it's shown as like it's got a new doctor, it's got a new like storyline that doesn't really relate back to anything old, it doesn't have anything going with it, but that's supposed to be it. But a lot of Doctor Who fans are like just it's still continuing on from the old, and it's just different, not necessarily new.
yeah, that's one of the things. Like I'm not really sure if I could personally get into Doctor Who. I felt like it's more one of the it depends on your mentality for it and stuff.
Yeah, but like also the other thing with Doctor Who is a lot of it comes down to like what you really enjoy, like just or what kind of storytelling you really enjoy. So if you enjoy like twisty stories with with weird characters, then you'll probably enjoy Doctor Who because that's a lot of how the storytelling works. but like not all of it is very easy to predict how it would go.
Alright. Also, here's one for you. I think this one might be the last one of these questions, and then it will be whatever questions I have in my head that I can still remember for you.
Okay.
They are going to take a minute because my mind is like all over it isn't really working for me. But who is most important to you now?
Who? Probably gonna be Lindy, my partner. And
Okay,
like,
good. At least it was Lindy. I forget if it was you, but I think I was asking someone something like that, and they didn't say the partner.
it was either gonna be Lindy or my dog. Maybe Lindy or Chewy.
I would have laughed if you said your dog though, because I would have been like, "What about Lindy?"
I've been like, I mean, she's definitely important too, but like, my dog though.
So what I'm hearing is, if you had to make a life and death situation between choice between your dog and Lindy, you wouldn't know who to go for. If you
Yeah,
just like looking both ways, like who do I go for?
I'd probably be like, well, I'm in trouble.
Uh, make sure if you're on a bridge and it starts collapsing, make sure Lindy gets near the dog.
Yes. Save them
Or
both.
tell Chewie to go near Lindy.
I mean, Chewy's faster than Lindy. He'd just run off the bridge faster. He'd never stay on the bridge. Off like a shot. Gone. Cowardly dog.
Alright, yeah. And now it's on to a random question time. Here's one for you. The Two Idiot Gamer podcast. What made you who actually initiated starting that?
Chris, it was Chris's idea, and I was just like, sounds fun, let's do it. But that's what I do for most things. I'm just like, sounds fun, let's try it.
To be honest, and here's something neat. You are actually the one who actually gave me the courage to do these. Kind
Fair
of why I
enough.
wanted to get both of you on here. Maybe you can just start in Chris's showcase if you're available. That is.
Beard.
Time zones are gonna make that a pain.
Yeah, time zones make everything a pain. They're like, yes, nothing will happen at the same time. Let's be irritating about it.
Thankfully, I don't have to worry go with short and cousin, but they was very personalized. But so Assassin's Creed with the Ezio trilogy. Which one would you say is your favorite of those three?
Probably still Brotherhood, because it's the first one that had the like bouncing combat, as I like to call it, where you could insta combo kill like a bunch of enemies, and you didn't have to like do like a whole drawn out combat section. Because those are always irritating.
Yeah, cause I remember like I finally got these in that Parian in 2, and then then the Parians it got easier and easier.
To the
And
parrying,
I think Brotherhood I added like a what was it, like a red icon or something?
like a
What
combo
did Brotherhood
meter.
add?
So Brotherhood added like a thing where you could, once you got a kill, you could start like comboing your way through entire armies. So you would
Yeah,
if you didn't get
I
hit,
remember that
you
actually.
could like insta kill a bunch of people, and it was super fun.
Yeah, I remember having fun with that. I'll be honest though. A lot of my time with Brotherhood is like trying to hunting down like a group of only like 2 or 3 uh of the guards and summoning the other assassins.
I mean,
2 or 3 because they would always send like 2 of them.
that's fair. Summoning the other assassins always fun.
And I mean, if you summon a group of 4, then you gotta worry about the other assassin dies on you. Cause they die, you gotta go and hunt down a new person.
That's true. That was always kind of
And
annoying.
then they have their own leveling, don't they?
Yeah,
Yeah, and trying to level them up can be a bit of a pain.
true.
Time consuming anyway.
Yeah, it would
But
take a
then
while, but
if I remember right, each one has their own skill sets too, and 'cause I think they like have certain levels when you actually get them, don't they?
yeah, they
Or
do.
proficiencies,
Yeah,
and you gotta kind of be careful of that.
and then you use them to do specific things.
Yeah. I found that fun because it required a little bit more braining, but it also gave a nice distraction from the main quest.
Yeah.
Also, I can't remember if it's Brotherhood or Revelations. I spent like 8 hours one night trying playing it. I I played a lot of well, who got me into it was my cousin, and I remember it because I stayed up pretty late that night, and I actually surpassed him in the story. Only time I ever did that. Next thing I know, he take that next day and beats the whole game. I start from like I started from I couldn't even tell you what the end where I ended was anymore. 'Cause I started from like the beginning, got all the way up to towards where he was a little bit farther, and then next thing I know, he'd playing it and beating the game in one day.
I mean, that tends to take a lot of time.
Of course, I'm a slow gamer, so it took me a while to get to that point too. But
I
still, 8 hours. Not too many. I don't think many of my gaming sessions ever really beat that time.
fair.
Alright, peeps. I hate to cut this short. We've been at this for 2 hours, and I have afternoon plans in about 30 minutes or so.
Fair enough.
I hate to cut
Alright.
this short. I really do hate to cut this short. But shall we move on to the final questions?
Um, I think we
Or
are on the final, or I guess
are
we're
you here on the
not.
final question?
I was on
I don't
I
know,
was
cause I
on
feel
the
that need to hear you guys talk about ACU.
okay. Um, I would like to ask one more that I can think of offhand.
By your way,
Um, what would your favorite anime be?
My favorite anime is I have to think for a second. My favorite anime is my present favorite is probably Bleach Thousand Year Blood War arc.
Oh,
I'm really enjoying that.
I gotta get caught up on that again.
But like I tend to read more manga than watch anime. And I also love Spy Family.
Oh,
That
good
is,
one.
but I got really into the manga as well with that. So I'm like, I'm ahead of anything that's coming out in the main story. Oh no.
So, what manga got you into reading manga?
Uh Mahou Sensei Nagima. Back in the day, my friend gave me he had a copy of it and he gave it to me. He's like, yeah, read this. I was like, cool. Well, there goes my life. I've now read a lot of manga.
Is that one of the shoujo ones?
No, it's a kind of a shonen. It's like a weird
Oh, okay.
harem shonen manga.
Neat.
It's very strange.
Might
Very
have to show
fun.
me one of the covers for that one. It might that it could be the other book of the first two I've ever had. I
Uh,
had Vampire Night, and then one other that I could never say the name of.
well, I can.
But yeah, we can look that over a little later.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's probably my favorite anime is probably Bleach. Also, just really like the art style.
Oh yeah, Bleach is good.
Kitakubo can draw some really sick fucking designs, man. Which makes for like really cool characters and like a really cool looking world.
Yeah, I actually read the manga all the way up to somewhere in the war arc, the 1,000-year war arc. Before it finally phased out on me.
Oh no. I finished the
And
manga.
I forget what made me actually drop it. Well, I think originally it was because I just ran out of the books, and then. But yeah, I remember like one of the last chapters I was reading was Everything But the Rain, and that's
That,
only I remember that one because the title of it being easy to remember.
But yeah,
Okay.
sounds familiar.
I think was there anything else I had to add? I can't think of anything. Well, I should have had them written down, and for now I needed to go. Kind of got me feeling a little bit rushed.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
Alright.
you just
For now, you want to end it out?
With the outro?
Yeah.
Alright. Do you have any outro? Sorry, tired, my back pain. Do you have any outro AC? AC? Where's he? AC?
usually just when I end things, I usually just go, yeah, well, see you next time. Enjoy the rest of your day, night, afternoon, whatever. Jenny. And then I vanish.
Now,
That's
I
outro.
got a question. Where did the Johnny come from? Like, why
I mean,
Johnny?
Well,
Jane
Johnny
is
is
goodbye in Japanese.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Johnny. Okay.
Johnny.
I was always hearing Johnny, and it's like, what?
So Johnny is just it's just bye in Japanese. It's like a
Oh,
very
okay.
casual goodbye.
Yeah, any tips on how we can improve?
That's how we moved that.
And then
From there, I will
Ohio is
go
I believe.
cut off this thing first.
Yeah.
Sorry, give me a bit. Where's my? Alright, since we're gonna be ending soon, I need to go find something to read.
Am I gonna find something to read? Or should I recommend something to read? 'Cause if I had to recommend something to read, I would recommend Dandadan, because the manga is amazing. Go Go Loser Range is also pretty good, which is a very weird manga, but it's really good. One Piece, obviously, because it's One Piece. One Piece is great.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
And I've been enjoying reading Zero as well.
I think the main arc on One Piece I still gotta watch is Skypiea. The only arc I don't have much knowledge of. It's like with Hunter x Hunter, the only arc I don't really know is the Greed Island.
I haven't
think
finished that, but I will get there eventually.
we are good to go.
Yep.
We can end the stream, I guess. We're good.
Yeah, me and HC might actually stick around for it and talk for a little bit if he's free. I
Yeah,
don't
we
know
can
when
stick
I'll
around, but I gotta get going. I'm rushing. Maybe one day I can play AC with somebody.
One day, I might,
Yeah,
I
one
might,
day.
I might also vanish just because I woke up really early and I'm like, I'm gonna go back to bed, man.
Okay.
I haven't been up this early in like it's been 5 years since I woke up this early.
Nito.
Alright. Well,
And I bet you
Yeah,
AC is extra tired because AC has been standing on my chair the whole time.
Yeah, I've left shoe marks on your chair. It's very rude of me. I apologize.
Brunei, did you find anyone to raid yet?
Not quite. I'm still searching.
Okay, well, I might have
But I was
someone.
thinking you can get us kicked off, like get the ending stream started, something.
Give me 1 second to give this one a shout out. Maybe not that kind of shout out though.
Start anyone you
How
want.
did
I'll
that
go.
slot shout out work?
I found one.
How did that slot shout out work?
I saw. Exclamation mark.
I
So if
mean,
you
they've
set up
added
your,
one.
if you set up your thingy, you can just put exclamation mark.
Okay, it does work that way, but it doesn't actually give it into the chat anymore. Right. Okay, let me give him this right. There we go. They are actually a mute streamer, but they are very interactive with chat. Did you wanted me to end out the portion, or or what were you thinking now? You know,
Hmm.
how did you want to go about ending it? Like, just end,
Bye bye.
like,
If you want me to end it, I'll just go 2 by 2 words to you. Bye bye.
okay. I just wasn't sure how we were doing it.
Do you want me to rate this person called the guy?
Huh? Graham
What's
Cracker Muncher is probably who I'm going to wait if you wanted to join. If not, I can join
nice.
you on
Okay, I'm
someone
reading
else.
someone else.
Okay. Actually, yeah, I do see that Jake's on.
Yeah, I'm reading Jake.
You're waiting. Okay. I can join
Alrighty,
you in the
alright.
Jake raid. I
Alrighty,
can
let's
join
end
you in the
first.
Jake raid.
Bye bye. Thank you for joining us today. Gotta get running.
Oh, wait.
I mean, not actually. I refuse
Renaya,
to run. I'll walk.
Renaya,
Yes.
Renaya. Did you set your raid yet?
I haven't clicked
Did you
enter if
set
that's
your
what
raid
you're
yet?
asking. Okay, here you go. I
You
said
got,
enter.
okay, well, before it goes off, I wanted to set out a raid message. I wanted to type one out here. Probably best to use the base messages.
I guess.
Right. What should I type in though?
I don't know. I think it's running out of time. I mean, it's quite slow.
I know, because he done said it. Um,
It's just a one-man raid, so just go one-man raid.
huh?
Just that one-man raid.
One man raid? Why?
Because there's only one man.
I think we should have something special for when we raid out with teams, but yeah, I can't really think of it. I can't think of it right now. Yeah, man. You know, this is the second time you've raided Jake, but I guess I know. Yeah, I think in a while, basically. Cause, yeah, cause
Wait, second time I raided
wasn't
him?
it your last? Wasn't it your last stream you raided him?
I have no idea. I just raided whoever's at the top of my list when I open the following one.
Yeah, cause Jake was the last one you
Up, say
raided too.
second left. 5, 4, 3. Bye bye. Off you guys go to Jake.
And I didn't even set mine yet. Dang it. Trying to
Not my fault. Just
set
you move
stuff
faster than
up.
me.
Can I do a delay check?